My initial reaction was, yeah. What's up, beautiful? It's your girl, Akimina. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Let's get it. I recently dropped the news of being pregnant on my Instagram, and of course my DMs be popping. So I put it out there officially saying, ask me whatever you want to know, and I'm gonna put it up in a video. We're gonna be going through some questions y'all asked, and I'm gonna be giving you some answers. Yes. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, like this video, hit the notification bell so you don't miss out, and say hi in the comments. How you doing? What you doing? Uche would like to know, was I really pregnant or was it just bloating? So basically, the first time I posted about my pregnancy, I put in the caption, too much jollof rice or baby bump. It was a baby. It was a little bitty baby. If you're not following me on Instagram, ew. Hello. We have a lot of fun there, okay? So subscribe or follow. I'm waiting for you. I'm waiting. Somebody else also asked, how far were you when you found out? What's your initial reaction? And who did you tell first? I found out when I was like 2 weeks pregnant. Like, it was right away because I was like really sick in Barbados for our honeymoon. I just thought it's because I was drinking. I thought it was because the heat. I thought it was because the different texture, maybe the water. Oh no, honey. I actually took a pregnancy test in Barbados, but it came out negative. So I was like, oh, okay. My sister was like, maybe it's too early. It just hasn't detected it. So you maybe just hold off on the drinking for now until you confirm it. And then when I got to Lagos, I did another one and it came back positive. And we did another one just to be sure, extra sure. And it was positive. My initial reaction was, yeah. Happy, unhappy, happily unhappy, unhappily happy. I just wasn't planning it. I was hoping for like a year or two. Like, this is literally a week after my wedding. So Papoose asked, how was the delivery process being your first one? Woo! Life-changing. Like, never experienced something like that ever before. I don't even know what I could compare it to. So grateful to God for getting me through it. Let's just say that, because it was intense. Okay, intense. I have a full video about my labor and delivery. Link will be in the description. Cool. So I got this question a lot, which is like a pregnancy question. I got it from Matt. I got it from Ashley. Ashley's Touch, I should say. And they wanted to know, were you expecting a boy or a girl? My husband wanted a girl really badly, and I wanted a boy. But at the same time, I was so sick that I just wanted a healthy baby. At a point, I was like, I don't even care. I'll take a healthy dog coming out of me. Like, as long as it's healthy, I'm good. I'm not really surprised that he got a girl, because everything he's been asking God for, he's been getting it.
Like a wife before the end of this year.
Boom! Hi, nice to meet you. Next thing you know, we're married. And then he said to God,
I would really like a baby before the end of this year.
But boom, guess what happened? A baby came out. I don't know what kind of VIP connection line he has or what he's doing, but it's working. I just wish he would ask for a couple $1 million from me. Shoot, selfish. Leads me to another question that I got a lot was, how many kids do you want? I'm cool with just 2. You have a sibling, y'all could be best friends, eventually have each other's back. 2 is good. I grew up with 3 of us, and I was the middle child, and let me tell you, middle child syndrome is real. Like I said in my Facts About Me video, I'll put that in the description box, so check that out too. Yeah. Cocoberry Shan is asking, how is pregnancy treating you? Like I said, refer to that video because it talks all about the pregnancy. It was just, I don't know, everybody looks cute on Instagram and they're just like, oh my God, this is so much fun and I'm so blessed and I love the movement and it feels so great. And then you see the cute baby popping out and you're just like, oh my God, that's so cute, my ovaries, I want one. But girl, I couldn't wait for the baby to come out. When it's inside you, you don't even know what's going on. You don't really know if they're good, if they're not good. They can't really communicate with you all that much. So like, how do you really know what's up? I just didn't like that anxiety of like, it's inside me. Technically, there's gonna always be anxiety basically up until they can talk, because otherwise you don't know sometimes why are you crying. Like, is your stomach hurting? Is your back hurting? Do you have a headache? Like, what's going on? Pregnancy definitely took me on a ride. But we made it. We made it. Yeah. Do you have a name? Do you have a name? Do I have a name? My name is Nina. I can Nina. You can call me Nina, whatever it is. Oh, my baby. Does my baby have a name? Baby girl's name is... Pink Hat says, can I be a godfather? Shh, sign up. Come through. Just make sure you have money, because this baby can eat. She can eat. Woo! So if you're ready to fund the bills or the food, step right up. Slick asks, how did you deal with labor pains? Golden Princess Forever also says, how did you manage the symptoms? I assume she's talking about labor pains. I thought I had a good pain threshold until I went through labor. That's a whole different ballgame. I dealt with it by eventually taking an epidural, but when I didn't have the epidural, they gave me morphine, and it didn't really do anything but make me drowsy. I speak about all of this in my labor and delivery story in detail, so go check that out in my description box. I would just like try and distract myself. I would count the tiles on the ceiling, count different things, the patterns on the curtains. I also told myself too that like, it's temporarily, it'll go away, it'll go away, it'll go away. It's like getting a Brazilian wax. I don't know if you're really about that life, but it's brutal pain, but it's done. As soon as you're done. I'm probably traumatizing you right now. How did I announce it? Oh, like I would have loved to be around my parents and give everyone a big hug, but I told my parents via phone because they were in a different country on a cruise ship and I was in Lagos, so it is what it is. This question got asked by a lot of different people. Kimmy XJ, Zebby, Cravings. They want to know what I was craving. If you watch the video about not announcing my pregnancy and whatnot, you'll know that I actually moved to a whole different country and then found out I was pregnant in there like within the first week or so. I did not have access to certain foods, and for whatever reason, those are the foods that I was craving. Why? I crave cheese. I crave cheese all day, all evening, all night. I was craving cheese and I was craving Tim Hortons donuts. I learned the hard way, Lagosians, Nigerians don't really care too much for cheese because like there's like 2 options at the grocery store. But cheese in Canada is like everywhere and on everything and beside everything and accessible to everything. I had my mom ship me down some mac and cheese. That's all I ate for like the first 3 months. Ooh, let down. Ow, let down. Ooh, chill. Because everything else would make me sick. It's just crazy. Just mac and cheese, like it wasn't even like nutritious. It was like the processed stuff. It was so bad. After the first 3 months where things settled down a little bit with the nausea and stuff, I was able to eat a little bit healthier and whatnot. I also crave Tim Hortons donuts, cheese and donuts, which is like a weird combination when you think about it, but man, the body just be doing weird things when you're pregnant. Ooh, let down. Ow, let down. They also want to know what foods I did not like at all. Pretty much everything. Everything made me so sick. Like things that I used to love before, like fried plantain. Yes, plantain. I said what I said. Sorry to my Jamaicans out there that calling it plantain. Plantain. Sorry, not sorry. I used to love it. I used to be able to eat it. That used to be my weakness, my kryptonite. Anytime I'm trying to eat healthy, when some mom's frying fried plantain, when it enters your nostril, it just does something else to your body, you know what I'm saying? But guess what? I ended up hating it throughout my pregnancy. Let me know in the comments if you're team plantain or team plantain. Doesn't even sound right. Plantain to maintain and sustain and regain. Don't come for me. Lori wants to know how long I was pregnant for. So I was pregnant for 38 weeks. I was induced. All the details is in my video in the description box. So check it out. Priya asking, should I get an epidural or go natural? Whew. I can't tell you what to do. I can tell you what I did. I can't even advise you on what to do because I don't know what your pain threshold is. I don't know how long your contractions are gonna last for or how long you're gonna be in labor for in general. I was like, no epidural. After 9.5 hours of being in ridiculous amount of pain, I said, give me the epidural because I don't even know when this baby's coming because I was induced. Once again, all these details are going to be in the video that I have in the description box, which is all about the labor and delivery and birth story. So look into that. This whole video is just telling you to watch another video. I realize that now. So the last question for the day is, how hard was it to hide your pregnancy for 9 months? I was in a different country, so it wasn't like people were physically seeing me. And then when I came back to Canada, I had a surprise baby shower right before pandemic really went crazy and lockdown was in effect. So that was so special to me that I got to see some of my friends and family right before everything got quarantined, because I already felt so isolated back home, and then I finally come here and it's like back to isolation. It's been a crazy journey, man. It's been so crazy, but it's so exciting. It's just given me such a different perspective of life. I have a new sense of joy within me that's just like arisen. Don't get it twisted. It's hard. It's rough. The whole process has been rough, but God got me. Ow. Ow. Like I said, I made a video all about the details of the pregnancy, the labor and delivery. So check it out on the screen right now. Don't forget, like, subscribe, comment, say hi, share, hi, notification bell, so you don't miss out on nothing. See you next week. Peace.